warrant. What kind of that's very arrogant right there. You don't need a search warrant? No, yes, you do need a search warrant. But what's happening is you think that you better than them, and you think that you're above them, and you think that these people are peasants that don't need to have rights. This is what you thought as a cop, and that's what this cop thought. You live in the projects. We don't give a fuck about y'all. We gonna barge into your crib because we don't think y'all beneath us anyway. This is the attitude they had. You know.
Yeah, you're right, man. It's just that like I said, yo, honestly, personally me, I'm not like, trying to like put anybody in a box. It's just that it's a real big picture, and I know Mr. Brett, he's like why you said that? It's a bigger picture than that, Understand, it's a lot of racism against blacks with cops, but let's take it back. Let's take it back to the 80s, to the 70s, before all these cameras was out, and they was doing this shit like for a minute. This ain't nothing new. It's something new to the people that's, the young cats that's online. You got people with the cameras and all that shit. But look at the shit before the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Look at the shit before the cameras. Y'all see what's going on right now. But it was more bullshit from the 70s to the 90s that was going on. They killed like mad black people. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I said the bigger picture, but let's go back. Let's go back, because you gotta never forget. Don't ever forget. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever fucking forget. These dudes was doing this shit for centuries. So now when technology, got enhanced, there's cameras everywhere. You got your cell phones, you got the Android phones and iPhones. So people are waking up. And I gotta give a big shout out to Sophia Stewart. I may not know who she is, but she's the woman that started the Matrix movies. The Matrix movies was because of her, and I personally talked to her, and she told me this 3 years ago. She said that daytime is up. And it's an awakening. And I believe her, because now everybody's waking the fuck up to the bullshit. I'm sorry. Let me say one thing. Mr. Brett's like, give me the mic. I'm sorry. But she's right. And I totally, honestly believe her. And I'm going to try to get another interview with her later on. But like, listen to what I'm saying. Wake up. People waking up to the bullshit, and I'm glad y'all are waking up to the bullshit. White, black, brown, it doesn't matter. Y'all waking up to the bullshit, because now it's time. It's time for a change. I'm not sounding like the president that's now, but it is time for a change. It is. It's happening. Even if you don't want to change, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Just realize that. Yes, Mr. Brett.
And this is what me and him disagree at, because you said people waking up. In my opinion, people ain't not waking up fast enough. Because how can you go after this cop killed this man, sit back and say, I don't think it's real, or sit back and say he shouldn't run, or don't resist. This is what happened in Eric Gardner. This happened in all these cases that was going on with these cops. So I know what you're trying to say, Ash Hawkins, but to me they're not waking up fast enough, because, like you said, it is true. Before cameras was even on the scene, there was cops killing people left and right. Especially if there was people of color. All right. But now you got cameras everywhere, and you still got people sitting up there and denying that some of these cops are savages. That's the point I'm trying to make. How can you look at that video and tell me that cop was right for shooting him in the back? How can you tell me these cops was right for shooting Tamir Rice, who had a toy gun? Didn't even say freeze or anything. Just went up with the vehicle, the cop vehicle, and just shot at him, shot and killed him, and shot him in the chest and killed him. And people still saying, well, he had a toy gun. He should have had a gun. He shouldn't have been. He had a gun. It was a toy gun. So a 12-year-old kid don't play with 12-year-old kids don't play with toy guns. You see them getting that? That's the point I'm trying to say. Is that people's not waking up fast enough. Because how could you sit back and say that was right for these cops to just go up and shoot this 12-year-old kid who had a toy gun? And even the person who called, who I think is the one who really should be the blame for this, even that person said, I think it's a toy gun. And the cops didn't care. They rolled up, shot him in the chest. I saw that footage. They didn't even give him a chance to even. He wasn't pointing the gun at him in anything. They didn't give him a chance. And people still defend the cops. Look at the Michael Brown case. That cop that killed him. I've got his name, and his name is not even sticking to my head because it's not a name that I want to stick in my head. He got funded by people across the country. They say he made over he raised over $1 million. And there's people that are actually saying that Michael Brown was a thug just like Trayvon Martin. I saw that with my own eyes. This is the problem. You got cameras all over the place, and people still trying to think that a lot of cops, or every cop, by the way, is just good cops. And that's the problem right there, Ash Hawkins. That I understand what you're trying to say, but in my opinion, they're not waking up fast enough. How in this day and age of the technology, and you seeing stuff, real things, and people are still in the dark and saying, "Oh no, that's not what really happened." You know, he was trying to disarrest. She was trying to disarrest. No, I know they was thugs. No, I don't think that was real. Come on, Ash Hawkins. How can people can't? We're not waking up fast enough. That's my opinion. You know, these are the people that's the problem in this country. You know. To me, this is the bigger picture. It's the people that live here. If you got people that's against other people, it's going to be a problem. You got people that believe they have their own thoughts as a group, and it don't have to be black or white. It could be just people, period. That these cops was right, but what they did, that's the problem right there. That's the major problem. You know, when you got senators in there that don't give a crap about how they don't care about the poor at all. I'm not looking at the senator because I know the senator lied his ass into the office or gave a speech that gave some of these people reason to vote him in. I'm looking at the people that vote him in. Because I'm saying to myself, why are you voting an asshole who only care about a few people in this country? Oh, I know why, because you vote that motherfucker in. You the problem. That's why I keep saying about we the people. You're the problem. You vote that senator in or that congressman in who don't care nothing about other people's lives except people that he think that should have a good life in this country. You're the problem. Cutting social services, cutting funding for public schools when these public schools need funding. And you got a senator that's cutting it and governors that's cutting it. I'm not looking at the governors and senators. I know that listen, they're puppets. I'm looking at the people who actually vote them in, because those are the people that's the problem. You vote these puppets in so they could cut school funding. What kind of person are you? Everybody talk about education, but you cutting on public school funding and trying to give it to private schools. But you all talk about everybody should get an education. How does that make any sense, Ash Hawkins? Doesn't make any sense. You know? That's why I say I look at the people That's why sometimes I argue with these people online because I say you are the problem. You are the problem. You are the reason why some of these people is in office. You are the reason why some of these cops think that he can just shoot anybody in the back because the fact that you think your hard-earned taxpayers' money should allow these cops to do that. You know? So that's the problem.
And now, excuse me, my throat's cold up. And that's what's said by Mr. Bread. Yeah, hope y'all tuning in. We had a good debate. And next week, we're going to have a better debate because I got a guest coming in that's going to shed some light onto the situation we's talking about. So, with that said, we're going to play some music and then we're going to be out. So, keep tuning in to the Ash Hawkins and Mr. Bread Show on www.realvisionradio.com, baby. Y'all better be listening, yo. Because y'all go to the site, you got to sign up so we going to know who's listening. And that's that. Yeah. About to play some new music. Tune in. Yeah.
We don't have to sacrifice. We don't have to change our ways. Just keep rolling on and on. Sleep through days and days and days. We work all day and nothing gets done. We don't really care, just passing time. We pass the days, the months, the years. We cash our checks, we lose our souls, we hide our tears. My brain is getting numb, my heart is getting weak.
could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. To be getting this answer machine. So you think